Topping our news tonight, an exclusive story showing the extreme lengths that some families are taking in order to get the medicine their doctors say they need.
For years, we've exposed how medical marijuana is more expensive in this state than about anywhere else. And that means that some people with chronic illnesses are just doing without. 2 on Your Side's Michael Wooten continues his reporting on this very important topic in this 2 on Your Side original.
The cost is enormous.
David Miles has been using medical marijuana since it became legal here in New York State. His doctor said cannabis was the best treatment for his seizures and chronic pain. But he told me from his home in Sherman that he just can't afford the medicine.
David, how much of a burden is the high cost?
It's a huge burden. It is a matter of food or medicine in many months. I've taken to buying about every 6 months what I should use in about 2 weeks.
Medical marijuana helped David stop using the powerful narcotic hydrocodone. But while insurance would cover the pills, he has to pay for the medical marijuana completely out of pocket.
This cannabis was a wonderful exit drug for me. And so it's very frustrating that I can't have it
because it's just too expensive. We've heard David's story from countless medical marijuana patients in Western New York. Only about half of those certified to get the medicine statewide are repeat customers. The rest bought cannabis from a dispensary only once or never at all. David buys but a fraction of what he's essentially prescribed.
It's impossible to keep up that kind of a pace when you're on Social Security supplemental.
So some are now turning to hemp to help. It's a cousin to marijuana, although it's far less psychoactive, so you don't get high. Thanks to the 2014 Farm Bill, hemp can be legally planted and sold in the U.S. The cannabidiol, or CBD, in hemp is great for treating some conditions like epilepsy. And here in New York, it's much cheaper than medical marijuana. Because of that, 2 on Your Side has learned of many patients essentially making their own medicine, mixing hemp and marijuana.
We crunched the numbers for a real patient right here in Western New York. If she were to buy all of her medicine through a state dispensary, it would be a total monthly cost of around $800 a month. But look at it this way. Instead, she can get the THC from the dispensary as required by law, but then buy the CBD separately from a hemp producer. Charlotte's Web sells online for less than 4 cents a milligram. The dispensary is 16 times that. Do the math, and instead of paying $800 a month through the state program, this patient can buy the CBD and the THC separately and save almost $700 a month.
That all appears to be legal, but there are worries that the federal government, including the FDA and the Justice Department, are cracking down on some hemp companies that sell CBD oils and other treatments. And for patients like David who need the THC, hemp is not the solution. All that will help is lower prices.
Is the state doing enough to make this better?
They're trying to correct it. I believe that. But I think the way it was originally set up, it was set up to fail.
Failing patients who want and need the medicine and just can't afford it. Michael Wooten, Channel 2 News.
All right, Michael, very interesting. The state health department told 2 on Your Side that it is now committed to growing the state's medical marijuana program responsibly.
The department said prices should come down because the number of growers and dispensaries will double and they'll be able to offer more products.
Of course, this is a story we will, of course, continue to follow for you.